evening, everyone. Welcome back to Twin States News. I'm Nicole Menner. The Mississippi State Bulldogs head into what feels like a must-win game tomorrow against Texas A&M. A loss would put them at 1-4 in the SEC and hurt their quest for bowl eligibility. Meanwhile, the Aggies are looking to keep up with LSU for second place in the SEC West. They've had 2 losses this season to Alabama and Clemson and are riding a 3-game win streak after wins against Arkansas, Kentucky, and South Carolina. They have a defense ranked 21st in the nation, with opponents reaching the red zone just 15 times this year. And get this, no opponent has rushed for more than 5 yards per carry against the Aggies. Which brings us to the Bulldogs offense. They've had to rely on their run game in the midst of what's a struggling passing game. While quarterback Nick Fitzgerald isn't completing 50% of his passes this season, he is coming off a performance against LSU where he ran the ball 23 times, so it's likely they'll try to rely on that method tomorrow. And it's also likely we'll be seeing Keaton Thompson stepping in if Fitzgerald struggles early on. Kickoff is at 6 o'clock on ESPN. The Ole Miss men's cross-country team has made history as the men won their first SEC title in the program. After coming close in the last few years, the guys took home the championship earlier today at Auburn's Indian Pines Golf Course. The 21st ranked men were picked to finish 3rd this season, but snapped Arkansas's streak of 8 straight SEC titles, earning themselves the crown. The 5 Rebel scorers would finish within the top 11 to top Arkansas. The men have now finished 3rd or higher in every SEC championship since 2014 and will now look to qualify for the NCAA championships for the 3rd straight season.
You know, it's been a big goal for our program. It's something that we've been striving for a long time. Even from the very, very early days, our kind of first big group of guys, that was the goal from the beginning. And so, you know, a lot of credit to those that came before this group. They really paved the way. You know, we've been close so many times and been just short, so it definitely feels good to be on the other side, but certainly want to give credit to the guys that came before to help set us up to get here today and do it.
Well, the last time the Saints and Vikings met on the gridiron, it was that infamous Minnesota Miracle that crushed Saints fans everywhere, and it goes down as one of the best playoff games in Vikings history. So Sunday is a primetime matchup between 2 of the better teams in the NFC. The Saints have won 5 consecutive and lead the NFC South with a 5-1 record, while the Vikings lead the NFC North with a 4-2-1 record. And while we love the storyline of it being a revenge game, the Saints say that it definitely is not.
We've already talked about it. This is not a revenge game. There's no, listen, it's a different season. These are new teams. Even though there's a lot of similar personnel, it's a new season. It's a new team. It's a new mindset. So, listen, it's a very good opponent that we're playing on Sunday Night Football at their place. It's a tough environment. Tough place to play. We understand we're going to need our best game, our best execution to win.
Well, Thursday Night Football between the Texans and Dolphins would bring us some really cool catches. Mark, I know you love the word cool, so I'm just going to keep using it. We start with this really cool one on the Texans. Deshaun Watson to DeAndre Hopkins makes the windmill catch, somehow keeps hold of it, goes underneath his legs, and of course it didn't count because of a penalty, but we're just going to pretend it was because it was just an awesome catch. And then you had this one. We'll have to pick which one we like better in a minute. Brock Osweiler trying to find an option. He sees Jakeem Grant, who makes the catch, but then it gets knocked out of his hands into Devontae Parker's. How cool was that, Mark? Texans won, but I don't know, that Dolphins catch. Pretty cool.
It is.
Cool.
So cool. Which one was cooler, though?
They're both impressive, let's say that.
Oh, yeah, but she's asked which one was cooler,
I know,
not which one was
I think
impressive.
the second one was cooler, but it was also luck a little bit. I don't think they could replicate that.
No, I saw it live when it happened, and we went,
oh! Really cool. And with that...
This is a haterade over here. All he drinks, what are you drinking tonight? The most haterade ever. He's always throwing it at you.
He's always just, we're not getting along right now, but...